Yeah.
How's the weather?
I bet you get that all the time.
All right, so basically I have lots of very warm temperatures getting near records once again. We're talking about a little bit less dry air across the region. We're kind of in between right now. We're not seeing a whole lot of moisture, but we're not seeing overly dry conditions. That is going to up our relative humidity, dew points, and our heat index values by late this afternoon. Most of it's actually because I'm seeing a little bit of shower activity trying to move its way into North Texas. It's all from this system sitting up to the northwest of our northeast of our region right now. Getting a little bit of that cloud cover, maybe an isolated shower thunderstorm right around Stephenville, Comanche. None of that's actually going to make it down into our area, so I'm not overly concerned. Mostly clear as you're starting off the morning. Overall, not too bad, but it's going to get pretty bad by the time we go into the afternoon. 105. Yeah, that's the same as what we had yesterday, and yeah, we ended up hitting it as well. Extra large iced coffee is what I'd order as you're heading out the door for this morning at your favorite coffee shop, because you're going to need to stay cool, especially with heat index values for this afternoon. 113 for Waco, Temple, 110 for Killeen, 114 for Corsicana, 111 as you make your way toward College Station. That's still enough that, yep, we're under that excessive heat warning. It's the same one from yesterday. Of course, it's staying in effect until about 9 o'clock this evening. Heat index values getting up to, again, about 114, and some few places will easily hit that. On top of it, we are still under that elevated fire danger with the wildfire threat, mostly to the west of I-35. Of course, I showed you guys those burn bans yesterday. They have not yet changed, but we are going to continue to monitor it, of course, especially with a lot of this high heat, dry conditions, and strong enough winds. You want to be very careful out there. And of course, what's best way to be careful too is watch out for any type of heat danger, especially for people who work a lot outdoors, especially in places like this. I saw at my apartment complex yesterday. People were out there mowing the lawn at 3:30 in the afternoon, where the heat index was already up to 110. So definitely make sure that you are watching out for the signs of heat exhaustion or heat stroke. I certainly can't do that. I certainly can't work outside in that kind of heat. So definitely props to everyone doing that. Of course, by the night, not necessarily cooling off all that well. We're looking at only 77 once again. Strong southerly winds are just controlling our weather. I feel like a broken record saying that over and over again, but that's exactly the case. Those winds are going to keep any kind of shower and thunderstorm activity in the central plains away from central Texas. You can really see that over the next 48 hours. A little bit of cloud cover might try to sneak its way down in by our Friday, Saturday, and even for our Sunday. And even, I might see a slight chance of a shower on Saturday, but nothing widespread. As a matter of fact, I haven't put in any rain chances because model data is not supporting it. All right, we got that big heat dome sitting right over top of us, getting even hotter as you head out to the desert states. Places like Nevada will see near record heat once again. Of course, it's summer. We're used to the heat. This isn't abnormal, but of course, it's still certainly something you want to make sure you are staying safe, you're staying hydrated, because I don't see any relief as we're under this heat dome really for the next 7 days.